Guys, this weekly ramblings, and I know that be kind of odd to be doing a musical intro. Just in the mood today, 'cause sometimes I like to warm up my voice. For I'm gonna do it. Hello, everybody. This is Weekly Ramblings. And I am f***ing tired. Also,
We're going to start off with the Thursday night game, the Bills at the Dolphins. Dolphins won this one 22-9. We both picked the Dolphins. They're one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now, and it just goes to show, considering they beat the Bills by 13 points, they're unstoppable.
my apologies. The Bills, like I said, they're flatlining. I'm sorry, Bills.
Next game, start with the Sunday games. Texans at the Browns. Both picked the Browns. We were mistaken. Ryan Mallett showed up. Texans won 23-7. But the surprise to me this game, J.J. Watt for another receiving touchdown. Who would have thought that a defenseman would be on the offensive side of the ball, and he would score another touchdown? He's got 4 touchdowns this year. That's impressive. But Texans won 23-7 over the Browns.
I'm sure that's more than a couple of the receivers they have. F you, Texans. You got rid of Fitzpatrick. My middle finger goes up to you. Seriously, get rid of Fitzpatrick. How dare you? Browns, you suck too.
This next game I am extremely excited about, in a bad way. The Vikings at the Bears.
Hallelujah.
We won a whole game! The first time this year! 21-13, we barely beat the Vikings. There have been rumors, I don't know if they're rumors, they might be true, I don't know if you've heard them. But, Cutler might be gone after this season. It would save us about $12.5 million, apparently. And he did pretty well, believe it or not, yesterday. Brandon Marshall did well. He had a few great catches. So did Alshon Jeffrey. Matt Forte, of course, leading the way. The only thing that I'm concerned about, really, is our time management. With less than 2 minutes, and we have only one timeout, and we just decided, why go down the field and score a touchdown when we could just bleed the clock and get jack squat out of it. I know there are other concerns regarding this team, pretty much everything, but it was a good home win for the fans, especially ones that sick of seeing blowouts. But let's continue this home game streak and beat Tampa Bay next week.
Jay Cutler had 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Oh boy. Like I've been saying ever since last week, bring Fitz magic to Chicago!
That might happen. Let's hope so. Falcons at the Panthers is the next game. Falcons won 19-17. I know he's excited. Because not only did they beat the Panthers, they're on top of their division. Surprisingly. The NFC South is so bad this year.
4-6 after 10 games. They're in first place in the NFC South. Why am I not happy about this? Matty Ice, I am mad at you. After the game, you told her, I don't remember her name, you said that this team is turning it around and that you guys are playing some of the best ball you've played. False. If you want to prove me wrong, you have to stop winning games close. You have to, when you get up on a team like Carolina, a team that's been playing ice cold football for the past few weeks since basically the Chicago game, what you have to do when you're up 16-3, what you have to do is stomp on their throat, make them cry, and then just put a 30 spot on them. Do something. The only way I will believe your words is if you beat a team with a winning record, like Cleveland, this coming week by 20 points or more.
Strong words. Strong words. Ugh. Eagles at Green Bay. Oh my god. 53-20 Packers. And Sanchez, I got 2 words for you. You showed your jet side, and you completely sucked. I don't care if you're going to blame LaShawn McCoy or Darren Sproles or whoever the hell, but you suck. You're supposed to be the captain, and you're doing absolutely jack squat for this team. Nick Foles would be upset. He would play if he was injured, and he's probably still put up more points than you. Because you're horrible. That's why the Jets got rid of you. You should go to a team that needs a quarterback, like the Raiders, or the Jaguars, or someone. Because if you get blown out by 33 points, you don't belong in the league. You are not a starting quarterback by any means. God.
Or the Bears.
No!
No, but, Eagles, what the hell are you doing? You guys were, I mean, you beat Carolina, so of course you didn't do anything impressive last week. But come on. I'm glad I didn't go to this game. I hate blowouts. Unless it's my team winning. But, on a serious note, LaShawn McCoy couldn't get going. I think he didn't even have 100 yards rushing with like 30 rushes or something like that. And then, obviously Mark Sanchez and throwing the ball straight to Julius Peppers for a second pick 6 of the year. Julius Peppers! Also, Casey Hayward, he also picked up a Sanchez fumble, which was awesome. And overall, even if Rodgers didn't play a good game today, with the way that the Eagles played, Rodgers could beat him with and I'm quoting the Archfiend here, he could beat the Eagles with a 102-degree fever and also with a broken leg. That's how bad the Eagles played.
By the way, I'm going to take a on that Peppers jersey. I'm going to take a big, whopping on that jersey. So you, Peppers. Next game. Bucks at the Skins. RG3 showing his true colors and losing 27-7 over the previously 1-win Buccaneers. Now they got 2 wins. This was in Washington, so fans are going to be pretty upset with this showing.
Fluffy! No, but I guess I got this game right. I don't know how that happened. How the hell do you get your doors blown off by a one-win team, 27-7. Against a team I consider to be the worst team in football, next to the Raiders, which are still gonna win. I swear they're gonna win. I don't get it, man. You guys, I don't know, Washington. Is Tampa the real deal? I mean, after all, they are now and they are still in playoff contention. They're only 2 games out of first. Maybe Tampa will make the playoffs. Lobby back in the playoffs. Okay, I said enough.
Don't get too far ahead of yourself there. Seahawks and the Chiefs. 3 words. Thank you, Chiefs. Beating the Seahawks 24-20. Showing Seattle that they are no longer dominant. The Legion of Bust is still there. And Jamal Charles just put a clinic on you guys. He stomped all over you. Yeah, Marshawn Lynch, now I think he wants to get out of Seattle as soon as he can now.
Seattle, where are you guys at now? Where are you at now? Where? I'll tell you where you're at. You're crying with the Oakland Raider fans down in the basement. Turds. Good on you, Chiefs.
He's going to be happy about this next game. Bengals at the Saints. 27-10. The Bengals beating the Saints in New Orleans. It just goes to show the NFL is so unpredictable. I didn't expect Andy Dalton to put up 27 points in New Orleans after getting embarrassed last week. But, yeah. It's unpredictable, this league.
Man, I am so glad I got this game wrong. Bengals! Yes, you're back in first in the AFC South.
The South?
North! I said I was tired. Damn it. Yeah, the AFC North. No, Saints, you can join the Seahawks in the basement. I think they want your company. I hope Tampa finishes with a better record than you.
Alright, we're going to get into this game quite a bit here. But first, let me have my say, because I know he'll have his say. The 49ers at the Giants. The 49ers beat the Giants 16-10. But don't consider this a good win, 49ers, because Eli threw 5 picks. You only won by 6 points. Your offense is struggling. I mean, your defense is pretty much did the work for you, getting you 5 interceptions. Eli, of course, vintage Eli throwing Eli picks. But you only won by 6 points. He threw 5 picks and you only won by 6 points. That's an ugly win. No matter how you look at it, it's an ugly win.
Eli threw lots of interceptions. Oh, Niners. Thank you for proving my point. You guys suck.
Alright, this next game was another surprise to me. Broncos at the Rams. Rams beat the Broncos 22-7. Held Peyton Manning to 7 points. I mean, Jeff Fisher, when he'll surprise you in games that you wouldn't expect. He beat Seattle, and now he beat Denver. I mean, once you find a consistent offense and a good defense, you guys will be contending for sure. Because you guys find ways to win in the most random of games, especially Denver.
Yes! Jeff Fisher, I knew you could. Okay, no, I didn't. I said your team would lay down and die. But you did it, Jeff Fisher. I'm so proud of you. Broncos and Peyton Manning being heartless in games.
Speaking of the Raiders, they played in San Diego against the Chargers. He thought they were going to pull out a win, but Chargers did. Only by 7, 13-6. Um, it doesn't get any better for me or Raiders because you play Thursday night against the Chiefs. But we'll get into that later once we get rolling into week 12. But, yeah, you lost again.
How does Jones-Drew only get 2 touches a game? I get it. He's a premier running back. You'd rather trust Mr. Darren, I can't hold on to the ball, McFadden. Oh boy, you spent all that money on him and Schaub, well, mostly Jones-Drew in the offseason, and they're both benched. I mean, Derek Carr is playing better than Schaub ever would have, so don't get me wrong there. One of the problems, Oakland, stop worrying about your head coach and get yourself an offensive line. Because right now, you're seeing Derek Carr has no more than 3 seconds to get rid of the ball. That's it. He's pretty good. But 3 seconds is unacceptable.
It's not going to get any better for the Raiders, that's for sure. Lions at the Cardinals. He picked the Lions to win this one. The Cardinals ended up winning 14-6. That was my pick. Drew Stanton. I don't know what Bruce Arians is doing, but he is turning decent quarterbacks into great quarterbacks. It's the second impressive win for Stanton this season.
Good job. You won, Stanton. You're not the next Carson Palmer, though. You need him to win the Super Bowl, though it's not going to happen anyway. You hear me? Oh, you Bruce Arians. He was saying, we're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to beat anybody. We're bringing it to our home field. No, you're not. To put your glasses on right, and maybe you could see that!
Sunday night game, Pats at the Colts. Pats, they capitalized on every drive they had. They won 42-20 against the Colts in Indy. He picked the Colts, I picked the Pats. As much as I respect the Colts, Pats are unstoppable right now. And, yeah, another win for the Pats.
The Pats are looking impressive. I'm looking forward to not this coming week, but the week after that. It's going to be the 2 best teams in the NFL going at it. And there's no argument there. But Indy, I see why you guys lost to the Steelers. You know why? Okay, I don't want to say they suck. But you can't get the running game going. Well, he didn't even have 30 yards on the ground. And Ahmad Bradshaw he went to the locker room after failing to get in from the 1-yard line. You let Pittsburgh get 51 points on you. Mind you, this is a Pittsburgh team that just lost to the Jets. Sorry. Colts, when you make it to the playoffs, you're being one and done. You're not getting it done. Jonas Gray, yes. He had basically 200 yards on the ground. And then Tom Brady Of course, had his stuff in there, though he had 2 interceptions, which was, there's nothing really you guys did. It was all on Brady, because he's senile. I'm a very angry person today. Pats win.
To the Monday night game, the Steelers at the Titans. The Steelers ended up pulling this one only by 3 points because they had to score the last 14 to end the game. 27-24. Steelers ended up winning. I picked the Steelers. He picked the Titans.
Man. Damn it, Titans! I almost got this right. Stupid Pittsburgh Steelers.
I can tell you are. Dang. Now we'll move on to the Week 12 predictions. Starting off with the Thursday night game, Chiefs at the Raiders. I'm going Chiefs on this one. Because they're looking better than the Raiders, obviously.
I'm sorry, Chiefs. You're running the limelight as a... I'm just kidding, but you're gonna lose anyway because I said so. Raiders!
On to the Sunday games, the Bucks at the Bears. Let's make it to the road, Bears! We can do it!
Oh, man. Please don't lose to Tampa.
Bengals at the Texans. From what I saw from Ryan Mallett, from the highlights and the recap, he was looking good. I don't think the running game will be much of a concern with Arian Foster being the maybe for next week because I got Alfred Blue, who was dominant this upcoming or this past week. But come on, the Bengals, they're up and down team, but I'm picking the Texans at home.
I refuse to pick the Texans without Ryan Fitzpatrick. The Bengals are the better team. Jags at the Colts. Really? In Indy? Colts. They're gonna rebound, and they're not bad enough of a team to lose to Jacksonville. Colts.
That's for damn sure. Jets at the Bills. Bills in Buffalo. I don't think Jets have a chance with this team.
I think this is gonna be a lot closer than last week's game, or than the last time these teams met up. But sorry, Bills. Like I said, you're gonna continue on your downward slump, and the Jets got your number in this game. The Jets are winning.
Browns at the Falcons. Let's see if Atlanta can get a winning streak going. I got Atlanta.
Yeah, I got the Falcons going too. Prove me wrong, Matty Ice.
Packers at the Vikings. Teddy Bridgewater scored, beat the Packers by 20 or more points this game. Viking.
Man, I don't know how that's possible. This Packer team is playing solid on all sides of the ball. On all portions of the ball. I mean, the Packers, they got, yeah, they got it.
Titans at the Eagles. Ugh. As much as I would love to pick the Titans, considering what Mark Sanchez did, I still got the Eagles because they're playing in Philly. And Titans aren't exactly a good team. Philly.
I'm choosing the butt fumbler. Philly.
Lions at the Pats. In New England, I mean, you have Calvin Johnson, you might have Reggie Bush, you got, Matt Stafford, all those guys. But Tom Brady, he's got his weapons, and he also has his fans. So I'm going New England.
Yeah, New England should win. It shouldn't even be close. New England should blow them out.
Rams at the Chargers. Now, I would be surprised if I saw the Rams winning again, but I got the Chargers in this one in San Diego.
After how many picks I got wrong last week, I really gotta learn how to play it safe. Chargers winning at home.
Cardinals at the Seahawks. Teams have beaten Seattle in Seattle. And I feel Arizona is going to be another one of those teams that does it. Arizona.
You mean Arizona's going to do it again? They did it last year too. But the Legion of Bust isn't going to bust down that again. The Seahawks are winning at home.
Redskins at the 49ers. I mean, both these teams are playing horribly right now. But I got the Niners and San Fran.
Both of these teams are playing awful, but San Fran is on a different level from Washington. Washington, he got blown out by Tampa, a one-win team. Sorry. San Fran's winning.
Dolphins at the Broncos. This is going to be a pretty pissed off Peyton Manning from only getting 7 points for the Broncos from that loss to St. Louis. Fins, you will always suck in my book. That's why I got Denver.
It's going to be a wild Peyton Manning with dangerous creature in all the land. I've got the Broncos.
Now for the Sunday night game, the Cowboys at the Giants. I wouldn't be surprised if Eli throws another 5 picks in this game. Because he doesn't do well against Dallas. I got Cowboys.
Yep. That's definitely what's going to happen. Sorry, Eli. You suck in the regular season. Dallas.
But for the Monday night game, the Ravens at the Saints. Saints let me down last week. But I don't think they'll let me down this week. Because I got New Orleans winning this one against the Ravens.
You know what? I'm probably going to jinx the out of it. But the Ravens are going to make the Saints continue their losing streak at home. Get it done, Baltimore.
Alright, well that does it for our Week 11 recap as well as our Week 12 predictions. Stay tuned next week for Week 12. And looking forward to the Week